The Pandora box is a box that a lot of people run away from. A lot of people do not want to know the content, while some who are really curious want to open the box and see the content of the box. And this is what we do on this program, The Pandora Box, on Goshen TV. And today we're going to be opening this particular box that is a very important one at this time in the lives of Cross Riverians, especially as regards the lack of a chief judge on seats currently and the whole issues and crises surrounding that particular problem. And I'm not going to be doing this alone, but I have a wonderful personality, one whom everybody and a lot of people look up to, and a very friendly one, a media friendly person. I'm talking about no other person than Right Honorable Matthew Olori of the Akamkpa 1 State Constituency of Cross River State. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much.
The House of Assembly in recent times has been in the news for not confirming the appointment of Ako Nikweme as the most senior judge in Cross River State. And you've been one of a few House of Assembly members who have strongly spoken for this confirmation. You've asked that she should be confirmed, and it still hasn't been done. Currently, there is nobody on that seat. What is your position so far on this particular matter?
It's really, really an unfortunate situation, I can tell you that. Having to be a member of the Cross River State House of Assembly when this thing is happening is really, really an unfortunate thing. One thing that, I keep pondering, why was it in the first instance necessary that the chief judge, who was nominated to be made a chief judge by the National Judicial Commission, sent to the governor? The governor will also send it to the House of Assembly to confirm. Why was it necessary to send it to the House of Assembly in the first instance? As far as I'm concerned, that section of the law should be a sponge in the sense that they should come out with a more better law to take care of it. Right now, for instance, if I had a problem with a chief judge, maybe in our school days, and peradventure I am a governor or a speaker or a member of the House of Assembly, and now at the point of his career, I now hold that against and stop it. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. As member of the Cross River State, we deliberated on that issue, and we had a very big debate for the first time. This is my second term in that office. Normally people will vote, and the voice vote had it that, okay, they were more in number. For now, it's a decision of the Cross River State House of Assembly. There is an unfortunate thing. My concern really now, there's a lacuna, there is a stalemate, there is that arm of government don't have a head, and I don't know, there's a constitutional crisis. I don't know what can be done. I'm not a lawyer, but as a lawmaker, I think there's a problem. So the NJC should find a way and solve this problem. They should liaise with the executive, and maybe also possibly liaise with the House of Assembly. Let's come together and see how this problem can solve. Because the ordinary man who may go to court to seek justice right now, if you are caught in the web, means there's no way, there's nothing you can do. There's nobody to assign your cases to other judges to be tried. So there's a big problem in the society. That is by the way.
So I know that as lawmakers, you come up with bills and things to create laws into existence that are not to create laws that can be used to correct some societal ills. You've mentioned that you are not a lawyer. That's quite fine, but isn't it something that you can do to sponsor a bill to this effect to the National Assembly? Because I know that very soon there's going to be an amendment of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Isn't this something you as a lawmaker can sponsor?
We have a limitation, I must tell you. We have the National Assembly, we have the Houses of Assembly, and you see a law that is all-embracing, a law that is supposed to be a law for the whole country, and I think it should be that of the National Assembly. Now, a law in Cross River State, that should be the Cross River State House of Assembly. So, but with this constitutional crisis, I see a situation where the National Assembly, especially those from Cross River State, will try to come out with something to solve this problem. And like I said, it's quite unfortunate because this thing happening in Cross River State has never happened before. Unfortunately, I've never heard anywhere in any country. I mean, in Nigeria. So it's happening. So something like this, like I said, nobody anticipated that this will happen. Now it has happened. What do we do? I'm thinking that if the National Assembly, who are representing us, raise it out in the House, come out a position to repeal the law and try to tidy that clause, so we should expunge it because it's not necessary, it's uncalled for. Somebody's can therefore NJC to see their own and say, you are qualified. Because executive appoint, for an executive to appoint, send to House Assembly. Why are you sending for us to go and do? Now we say, okay, look, we can't. Now what happens? So it's an unfortunate thing. But like you have said, it is something that can be doing. I can tell you that. It's something that can be doing.
So sir, what's the way forward for Cross River State?
Yes, it's stalemate. We are lost. I think, to be very objective, the NJS should liaise with the executive in Cross River State. And possibly, because that is the law, with the Cross River State House of Assembly, and come out with a solution to it. You can't continue like this now. We cannot. Even the governor, even as an individual, even the House of Assembly, we need that arm of government to function. You can see a lot of crime here. So what do we do? So it's an unfortunate day. So when they meet, I think there will be a solution to it. And I'm sure in the next couple of days or weeks, I'm sure something will be done to solve. On this issue, I can't blame the governor. It will shock me for me to sound this way. The man has done his best. As I said, look at the assembly. CEO, I'm recommending for you to approve. And we say we won't approve. So we take the blame. And it's a decision that majority, I supported the appointment of Akode Bende. In the floor, I spoke very well about it. But as others who didn't believe in it, they were more in number. And so what do I do? It's now a decision of the Cross River State Assembly. And it's not an impossible thing that we cannot, try to look at it a second time. But you see, like the judiciary will say, we can't reverse themselves. The thing came up again. We said, look, we can't reverse ourselves again. I mean, that was the decision of the House too. But it's not an impossible thing.
Audio Jungle.